in this video we're gonna be looking at some of the crypto coins, and we'll discuss the upcoming moves that can happen in the next week. So here we are on the daily chart of Bitcoin USD. So let me show you the bigger picture. So as we can see from the chart, I have labeled that we are in a ABC correction. So if we start from the left, we can see that we made one move to the upside, second, third to the upside, fourth and fifth move to the upside. So once we have five waves to the upside, then according to elite wave principle, we should have 3 waves to the downside. So now we are making A, B, C, 3 waves in the downside direction. So this is the basically elite wave pattern. In the fifth wave we made an ending diagonal and then start to move in this downside direction. So this is the market phase that we are in. So we are in the C phase of the market that will be completed in coming days. So we need to see when does this C wave completed. So once this wave completed, we will enter some long position to the upside. So let me just show you a brief concept of elite wave. So what elite wave suggests us is that in every market, in every trending scenario, we have 5 waves to the upside, then we have 3 waves to the downside. This is called corrective pattern and this is called motive pattern, and then again we will have 5 wave to the upside, 3 wave to downside, and then 5 wave to the upside. So this 5 wave would be an one wave of a big wave. This 3 wave would be a second wave. So actually 1 2 3 4 5, again 1 2 3 4 5. So we have 5 waves, but if we include all these 5 waves and count it as a 1, then we will have 1 2 3 4 and 5, and in this a kind of scenario market moves according to the elite wave principle. So we are probably in the end of C waves. So we will see when does this C wave completed. So if it completed here, so we need to see a break out of this range for further moves to the upside. But if this wave does not complete it, we would have a break to our downside and maybe more downside correction here at 24K and 19K level, and then we will have another move to the upside. So this is the bigger picture for BTC. Let's discuss the current scenario by ignoring that we are in this elite wave pattern. Let me just remove these pattern. So let's discuss the current scenario according to the basic price action. So here we are on this range bound market. So this is the range, and again we are in this range. So the upper boundary of this range is 41K and the lower boundary is about 31 to 29K level. So these are the upper and lower boundaries. As long as we are in this range, the trend is not clear. So we'll keep selling here at this level and keep buying here at this level of supports. So but the best scenario would be, in order to enter long-term trade, is to wait for a breakout in either direction. So if we get a break above this area, so let me just put up this area, and if we get a break above this area closed by the daily candle and then came back to retest this area, then it will be a further move to the upside. But if we don't get any kind of a break to the upside, then we will see this area. So this area is also as a support area, will act as a support. So we'll see a break below, retest, and this is will send it further lower toward these areas. So this is the current scenario of BTC. Let me just go to the 4-hour chart. Probably one more minute for this thing. So if we go to the 4-hour chart, we can see that we made an a wedge pattern or triangular pattern or corrective pattern on the 4-hour chart. So what I'll be waiting is for either to break to the upside, retest and continuation toward this level, or if we don't get a break to the upside and beside of this we made a break below this level, then this will send it lower toward this area. So yes, so that's what I got for the BTC USDT. Let's have a look on the Ethereum chart. So here we are on the Ethereum, and we are on the daily time frame. So I'm not discussing Elliott wave for this thing. Let's discuss with the basic price action. So as we can see that this area is still holding for the Ethereum very well. What we need to see, if the Ethereum wants to hold this area, so it should have send it further above this area of 22.99. So let's discuss it. So we are bound in this range, we are moving in this range. So as long as we are in this range, we can't take any decision of the market direction. So in order to move lower, it has to break below this range, retest, and then we will see a further continuation toward the downside. So but in order for the upside moves, it has to let me just, so in order to move to the upside, it has to break above this area, came back to retest 22.99 area, then we will see the Ethereum moving back toward these areas. So all of these things are intact with these two areas. The first one is 22.99 and the second one is 20.24. A break above will send Ethereum toward these areas, and a break below will send it toward 17.39 and further move to the words 13.93. Yeah. So now we are on the daily chart of ChainLink versus Tether, Link USDT. So this thing is more clear on the 4-hour chart. So let me just make this thing go to the 4-hour chart. Yes. So here we are on the 4-hour chart of the Link USDT, and what we can see here is that we are moving in this range, this fake out resistance and this support area. So what we need to see is a break below this area for a continuation towards 17.50 mark. So if we get a break below on the H4 candle and a retest, it will send it lower toward this area 17.50. but if we don't get any type of breakout to the downside, we would wait for the price to break above this resistance zone and retest, and this will send link to the higher towards 25.004 marks. So yes, so this is the possible scenario. We are in this range bound phase. So as long as we are in this range, it's really hard to enter any trade. So in the meantime, we can enter some intraday setups. So let me just discuss with you. In the meantime, we can enter some buy trade here on this support area. So once the price came to this area, would enter buy trade stop loss below, and once started moving to the upside, we will keep stop loss to the break even position and leave the trade to run. And every time we came to this area, would we be buying, and every time we came to this area, would be selling. So this is the technique that we use in the range bound market. But the best scenario would be break below for the downside move and break above for the upside move for the chain link. So let's have a look on the Litecoin on the daily time frame, the LTC USDT. So yes, here we are on the daily time frame of LTC USDT. So as we can see that again we are also in the range for LTC in the bigger picture. This was a resistance here, then acted as support, now again acted as a support, and it start bouncing to the upside from this area. But here's the thing, the current momentum is to the downside. So there are some of the possible scenarios that can happen. All of these things are depends upon the confirmation. So let's discuss the first thing. If I zoom in order to show you more clearer what I'm saying. Yes, so what we can do is wait for the price to reach at this area and see how the price reacts. If we have any rejection candles there, like we have here these type of candles, then we can enter some sell trades, and this would be the target, and this area would be the stop point. So this would be a possible scenario. The second thing that can happen is we don't get any rejection candle, and beside this we get a breakout. So if we get a breakout, so this is a breakout, so if we get a breakout, then it will send this thing higher toward this area and further toward this area. So first thing is to see the rejection, and it will send lower. Second thing we can that can happen is a break above retest and continuation toward the upside. And the third thing that can happen right now is a break below this area. So this is around 120.00 mark between these things, probably 115.00. So this will send this thing toward the 90 and further break towards 67. So these are some bearish pattern that can happen. All of these things are about confirmation. So for the confirmation, we need to see a break, retest with a rejection, and then move to downside, break, retest, move to the upside. And the second thing can happen is we came here, rejection, this will send this thing to lower. So I think these things that I've just discussed make sense to you. So if you got any question, do let me know. So that's it for now. So see you.